say, welcome to the Creation Museum at the heart of America, just 7 miles west of the Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky International Airport. And I'd be lying to you. First off, by telling you you're sitting somewhere where you're not, though it probably smells the same. Oh, this is my tail. Most places do, you know, smell the same. Well, to me at least, on account of having been created by an outside force. But I bet some of you can relate to that feeling of limitation. Anyway, people are everywhere, and mostly the same, except for the ones with power over the other ones. They get different, don't they? Anyway, you're not there, you're here. If I told you you were there, I'd be setting you up to mock something you're probably already comfortable mocking, and I'd rather set you up to mock yourselves. We bring to you a spirited debate. Kind of. Spirited like sheets on furniture in an attic that may at any moment explode into ghosts. Tired, expired after 50 years at least. How does an argument go on for 50 or 100 or 1,000 years? Because probably nobody's right. Because nobody knows and nobody wants to admit it. I suppose the joke is people would have dived right into the unknown years ago if there was something there that they could be sure about. What are you telling me? Ta-da! That's like how God did it. Made things appear when we couldn't see them. It's not magic, just distraction. God also insulted people, but the people called it fear and God called it wrath.
Good afternoon. And how are you today? May we just have one moment of your time?
You won't regret it.
Is your husband at home?
Maybe we can talk with him.
I am no longer with us. I passed away just moments ago.
We're so sorry. Really sorry to hear that.
Yes, our condolences.
Thank you. Goodbye now.
Hold on now. You should talk to us.
Yes, we can help.
May we come in? She seems simple enough.
You could, but there are better things to be.
How do we know?
Stop that.
Soup one come, monkey see, monkey come.
It appears my debate partner has turned into a monkey. I suppose it's not the worst thing, and it's not the end.
The very thing you deny most is repeating and reversing itself.
I have not yet fully formed, so I have very little context with which to deal with this interruption.
This is a bowl of poop. Seeing that one of you is turned into something the other one hates, I thought it would be nice to contribute a fitting weapon.
Do I hate it now?
You don't?
I think I pity it. Hate, perhaps. Why should I?
We're all watching back here. That's where I'll be.
present everywhere. But according to his believers, when it comes to Darwin, God's found a blind spot. Instead, his believers feed us this creation theory, this religiance, a word corrupted on both ends, with sacrosanct diligence. Here come those men of religiance off to their laboratories to pray.
On your knees and whisper.
God, protect us from seeing that which we don't already know. They have every reason to fear consanguinity with the family ape. Just the other day, I was having dinner with a friend, a gentle zoo monkey who shares my love of peanuts. When I told him he was related to humanity, he shrieked with terror. I wrote his words down. May I? Be quick. Let that not be true. He's a very formal monkey. Let that not be true. If we're like mankind, soon we'll have wars and poverty and accordion music. Why, if we're like men, soon we'll be forced to lock our own selves up in cages and run the very zoos we live in. And then that little monk got to his knees and prayed to his ape god that evolution was not so. Why, clearly we must be afraid of proof, discovery, research, tests, science, knowledge, and progress. Kick me with your feet, for when I look at you, honored creationist stem cell, I must say, I have never seen anyone more happy or more ignorant. If such gentle idiocy is our reward, let us never evolve. Darwin might not have known how to avoid it, but I'm sure we can. We'll just take our cue from God. He renounces those of children who don't believe in him, and if we don't believe in evolution, I'm sure evolution will find it fine to renounce us. Oh.
This is difficult.
Progress has never been a bargain.
I began to understand what was happening when I saw an exact copy of myself in the hall earlier.
Dream, or nightmare, or daymare. It's morning. Pastor Kruger, his hands wrapped in the papers he will speak from, his suit clean and shining, takes the pulpit slowly, as if it's at the top of 100 steps. And each new step he rises to, my face becomes more covered until I feel I am peering out from the inside of a tree, out at all the confusing branches, and that even they are growing forward out of my face. Pastor Kruger speaks to me, thunders to me as if shouting down a crowd, but I'm the only one in the room, and it's a small room. He doesn't need to thunder.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. My tread has the thunder of the legions of the Lionheart.
I tremble.
At least that's what my wife tells me.
I knew he was speaking only to me.
Do you want wings or horns?
Wings!
The pulpit wants wings!
I shook in my seat, pinching my growing tail against the back of the pew. I howled like an animal in pain.
Well, maybe that's what my wife tells me. She hates it when I get too horny.
I'm ready to confess my sins.
Well, now, who let the monkey in? I did not realize this meeting was taking place in a zoo.
I cry out to you like the woman with the dead son Jesus brought back to life. Why are you making a joke out of everything? I am a child of the heavenly king. And then, as if in answer, medicine begins raining down from sprinklers in the ceiling, with attached side effects on little strips of paper, like broken parachutes. Pastor Kruger laughs. I am then seized with a tremendous power, so I howl again, this time out of rage, and I beat my chest and I scream, "You are about to meet the mightiest of your ancestors!"
You are about to meet the mightiest of your descendants. Greater than all you can imagine. I step with authority down the hellish steps into your movable dreams.
And he starts to,
You are a child.
and I am.
And I will fight you with your own imagination.
Show me your hidden hand, I say, suddenly knowing what he means.
Animal!
He rushes forward towards me to scratch off my fur and skin, which is spreading over my entire body. But before he can reach me, I jump onto the pew with new agility and strength, catch him by the throat, twist the arm with the nightmare hand back until I hear it snap, and bite off his head. It cracks my tooth, and it crumbles down the back of my throat like a bitter crab apple. His blood stains all the floor, staining the orchestra pit like the inside of an animal, all living red.
In the beginning, there was faith, and it was good. There was simplicity and trust, and a world ensured by God's creations.
And in this world, cell begat cell, man begat woman, monkey begat monkey.
In this just and true world, the word of God ruled all. The rich tapestry was woven, and life was ensured as pure and true.
Till mind begat science, and science begat questioning.
Belts mixed with Bibles. Men search for answers in genes instead of Genesis.
Everywhere ideas sprouted from the treetops.
Pfizer bought Warner, Lambert and Pharmaca. Glaxo merged with SmithKline Beecham, and Astra merged with Zeneca.
We can do the simplest things. Make lemonade.
Sell drugs.
The most complex. I've just stabilized a neuron. It will only be stable for 20 minutes. Can I call you back?
We believe in the boogeyman.
Even
And
though
the
we've never touched them.
And we're willing to destroy ourselves.
As long as ourselves refers to humanity.
Not my ass.
And not my ass.
Not mine.
Yet we are the same. And in the end, we will continue to multiply in every way we can.
Until we flood over the front and are eaten one side at a time, like corpses dropped into the sea. Then there will be fullness, and we will say, with all of the water in our mouths,
He did not flood us.
We
We did.